Hey friends, and welcome back to No Skinny Jeans. Today is week 22. I never thought we would get to this point. It's been a long journey, honestly. It hasn't been as easy as it may seem. I always like to remain positive, and we did well this week, actually. We lost 3.2 pounds. So now, the Christmas challenge. We have 4 weeks till Christmas. We have to lose 16.2 pounds, which is an average of 4.05 pounds per week. I'm ready. I'm gonna do it. Not gonna let anything stop me. This has probably been close my little book here. This has probably been the most trying week out of the whole journey, and not because of holidays or anything, but it would be finding the time. Lauren and I have been very busy with everything from both of our channels and everything, and Ella being home this week, and finding the time to work out has been tough. But I went out, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture. I went at 5 in the morning, went and worked out, not at the gym or anything like that, just found a lighted path and went for a walk. We actually have a lighted path down near our riverside, so went ahead and did that. And then I also, doing at-home workouts, have a little basketball that I played. I may have clips of that. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get those in or not. The moral of the story for that would be find the time. Give that to yourself as a gift to yourself. And that's something I've been working on. Have I been successful every day? No. Like I said, with Ella being home, she takes a lot of my focus, especially when Lauren is so busy like she has been. And that's okay. She hasn't really had a fascination with being outside. She's back to having a little issue with some sensory inputs, things like that. So it's been finding the ability to work out at home. And obviously this week we were successful, and that's great. So I'm happy about that. Now, holidays coming up. I have actually scoured the internet trying to find some alternatives to things, especially with the holiday times, and for my keto people or people that are just interested in looking at keto. There's a couple places I recommend, and sorry about the shake in the camera there, but there's a couple places I recommend. The first is our good friend Amanda's channel, which is Keto Ginger, and she makes some awesome, easy keto recipes that will help take carbs out of your diet, especially with Thanksgiving being yesterday. So happy Thanksgiving late, everybody. Danielle with Danielle and Diaries has created some great desserts. Crustless pumpkin pie, which is phenomenal. I've had it, love it. Just some easy recipes to follow, and it'll help you get through the holiday times, which are the toughest times, especially when you're on a diet. My plan is, tomorrow being Thanksgiving, because we're filming this Wednesday, you'll see it Friday, moderation. I'm going to try to stay away from like the potatoes, things like that. If there's pumpkin pie, it's on. And pumpkin's a fruit, so I'm gonna eat it. How about that? No, I will eat it in moderation and I will not eat half a pie. I will eat 2, fine. 1 slice at the most. Goodness. Yeah, other than that, I'm feeling great. I'm ready for the challenge that's ahead of me this next month. It is crunch time. So we're gonna step it up, and you guys will be right along with me, and I will show you that. But today, what I wanted to show you guys is 5 outfits that I've worn in previous pictures. We went through Lauren's Instagram and found some where we wanted to show the difference of how they fit me now versus how they fit back when we took those pictures. I get a ton of questions about, oh, new wardrobe. First off, I'm cheap, so I'm gonna wear the clothes until I can't wear them anymore. But we're not at a point where I feel comfortable that my body's gonna stay there, so I don't want to spend that money and then have to turn around and spend money again 6 months later. Instead of a whole new wardrobe and a whole new anything else, I figured I'd give you just 5 outfits, how they fit differently, and I will give a little summary on how I feel in them, instead kind of compare it to how I felt before.
Am I gonna post? I'm gonna post a picture right here for reference.
Yeah, you can post it right here. But the feeling I got when I used to put this on is it would fit, and I am very particular about my clothes being long enough. That is my main...
And he always is tugging at it.
Yeah, like I'm doing it now just out of... I was always worried, is it long enough? And then when you have a belly on top of it...
Can you turn to the side? Because that's where they'll really see a difference. Yeah. This is all extra.
Yeah. Which I still have a belly, I still have all of that, but it's not as bloated or distended, I guess you would say. And the feelings I got when I first put it on was, I was worried, is my stomach going to hang out the bottom? Is, you know, and I didn't want to embarrass anybody. So that was my first thought, just being honest.
Aww.
That was my first thought. Now I feel confident wearing it. I know that my belly's not going to pop out the bottom. I know that it fits better all throughout here, so it's not as tight, you know, and that brings confidence with it. I don't have to think about the clothing I'm wearing. I can focus on the moment, focus on what we're doing, which that picture that you have, we were hanging out with family. And even still, I was worried about my appearance.
Yeah.
So that helps with confidence. Outfit number 2, I say outfit, I'm still wearing the same shorts, but the different shirt. And this one I feel the biggest change in, honestly. Before, these buttons were as tight as could be, and you can see it in the picture. Like, it's literally...
You can see the inside. There's like a seam in there.
Yes.
You show that?
Yeah.
It's like a gray, and you could, it showed.
Well, and the reason for that was, I mean, it was extended out, like not quite that far, but it was extended out and the button was screaming for help. For me, when I'm doing that, like again, confidence. I'm not focused on spending time with Ella or spending time with Lauren at the car show, enjoying the cars. I'm more worried about my clothes and, you know, tugging on it constantly, pulling it down.
Can you grab the side of the fabric and pull the fabric so you can see how much... That's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, even if I come closer, like, I'll unbutton this one. But I have so much more room in there where I had no room before.
It's just, like, this is how it showed all the time.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. So, yeah.
I remember when I bought that shirt for you, I was like, oh, I hope this fits him.
Yeah, and I could feel it stretching when I put it on. So, sorry, I know I'm, like, unbuttoning right now, but...
Big difference, honey.
Yeah, it feels like a big difference. And I kind of told them, I said, you know, I don't want to go out and buy new clothes right now because, one, these actually fit now instead of being barely fitting.
Yeah.
And this is the last one, but this is one you see me in all the time, actually. I've probably, I'd say at least 3 or 4, maybe 5 videos I've had this on because this is my go-to workout outfit. Just the difference I feel overall.
You turn to the side.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in prison photos here.
It was such a big difference.
Yeah, I feel it. Like, it feels loose. Before, it was like skin tight.
So
like if I
tight.
push out all the way. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's probably about where I was, honestly.
It wasn't as long either.
Right. Yeah, it feels super long, which I like, but it was tough to be confident and work out, like to really work out, because I was so worried about what I looked like and how tight this was. I will say confidence is the biggest, and I know it sounds silly and redundant, but it's probably the biggest thing I've gotten out of how my clothes fit me now versus how they used to fit before. You know, it allows me to do things that I wouldn't really do before, like social anxiety wise and all of that. So definitely, those are the biggest differences I feel. For you, what do you see different when I put things on?
You're not yanking on it all the time.
Right.
You naturally, every time you get dressed, would pull down constant.
Yeah, I always ask you, even t-shirts.
Like for me to pull it down in the back or to pull it down in the front or to stretch it out.
Right.
That doesn't happen anymore. It's like I need a belt
No.
or this is not going to fit me much longer.
Right.
So I would say you just don't walk as if you're uncomfortable in your clothes.
Yeah, and definitely. And I'm not. It definitely has helped give me that confidence to be able to put on a shirt and be like, okay, I know nothing's hanging out. I know nothing's, you know, so.
You look awesome.
Thank you. Hey friends, it's Thanksgiving Day. I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. My family and I are so thankful for you guys. Just, it's unbelievable. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you guys. You'll see this tomorrow. I hope your Thanksgivings were awesome. Again, thank you. Remember, we got this. See you soon. Bye, friends.